My roommate forbid me from using our dishwasher. She's crazy. That's your dishwasher. It's just a dishwasher.
Just a dishwasher.
Rumi and I vibed great when we met. We talked for 1 hour on 2 occasions.
Total? Like, was it 30 minutes each, or is it 1 hour on both times?
I'm assuming both times, but we'll never know. In the duration of which she revealed that she has ADHD and a cat, which is cool with me because I also have ADHD and I'm comfortable with cats. By the way, this comes from AMB Pure on the r/OKstorytime subreddit. So the disaster started after I moved in. Of course, you're locked in.
It always does.
She told me not to use the dishwasher and sink from 9 to 5 p.m. because her room is very close to the kitchen, so she can hear all the sounds, and because of ADHD, she gets distracted.
Put some headphones in.
Roommate, you're getting judged by 2 people who have ADHD.
Get out of there.
Which meant I could kiss goodbye to cooking and eating in that time from 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
Breakfast, lunch, almost dinner.
I'm sorry, you're telling me that you're gonna go up to Dolly Parton and tell her that she can't work 9 to 5?
Yeah,
you need that. That's prime dishwash time.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
it's unfair because I worked evening shifts in retail and returned only at 10 p.m. I don't have the.
According to her, you can use the dishwasher at 10 p.m.
Well, yes. However, she says I don't have the energy to cook a meal and clear up the sink at night. There you are. There you are. Due to her ADHD, she needed all the stuff to be done after 7 p.m. until 11 p.m., which she said initially, why are there such strict rules?
So many rules here.
And it's like, that's the whole day.
It's the whole
You're blocking
day.
off the whole day.
Wait, so you have 5 to 6.
Yeah.
Or 5 to 7, yeah.
5 to 7. You got 2 hours.
2 hours.
To do everything, eat all 3 of your meals, and wash all your dishes.
You better, or you can't eat or clean.
She revealed that she had clinical depression. This isn't a disaster, but for later context. She told me that she needed me to take care of the cat while traveling, and I was surprised because this was never the deal. She assumed that me being comfy with her cat meant I could take care of it. Comfort levels can be different for different people. I got real comfy with her cat, and she liked it.
She can ask if you can take care of the cat.
Right.
She can be like, hey, would you be able to like cat sit for me while I'm gone?
Yeah.
She can be like, you're cat sitting.
She told me that if I could take care of her cat, then she would take some money off my rent. Okay.
That's kind of a good deal, though.
That's kind of cool, but also like the way you're going about it. I feel like you could say it a little differently, but like
that's an okay. I actually don't mind that part of this.
Yeah,
story.
that's a fine deal. So I started bonding with her. Little did I know I had a timeline. I told her that I was careful about hygiene and cleanliness, but due to my exhaustion of moving in and bipolar disorder, low period, I didn't tell her earlier because it wasn't her business. I wasn't able to broom and mop for a while, but it wasn't a lack of interest. It was bad mental health at the time, but I made sure that my roommate's state didn't affect the rest of the house. My mistakes. For 4 days, I wasn't able to do my dishes because of bad mental health and physical health, so she cleaned up for me, and I thanked her for that. I was careful about cleaning dishes other than that. Another mistake. I sometimes got too tired and wasn't able to keep the dishes in the sink after eating, so I left them on my table on 2 occasions. Yes, this attracted fruit flies. Mistake number 2. I never did it again.
Okay. I mean, those are annoying things, but if you if you never did it again,
it's only twice. Like
it happens.
Yeah. She had to remind me twice about mopping and brooming. I tend to forget things on my ADHD. Not proud of it. So I offered to put the chores on my Google Calendar. Now, some unreasonable expectations from her. She wanted me to chill with her cat during her dinner time when I was on my day off and my roomie is outside because her cat only eats when someone is present around. Otherwise, the cat gets lonely and doesn't eat. So I did that when I could. But since it's not my routine, she had to remind me. Another thing, she wanted me to clean every dish until it was squeaky clean and then put it for cleaning in the dishwasher. Why the heck are we using a dishwasher if we're manually washing the dishes?
Yeah, most like newish dishwashers, if they've been installed in the last couple of years or something, it's better to not to let them. I don't know, I've heard that it's better to keep a little bit, like don't fully clean them.
Really?
Or maybe it's like good for the environment because you're not using as much water.
Probably
something like that. I heard something about that.
Yeah, it's just overkill.
Yeah, and also I think I just liked it because I was like, yeah, I'll just toss this in here. Obviously, you don't have like food scraps on it, but like
right, like you can rinse it. That's all you need.
Just
you
like
don't
a rinse.
Need it to be squeaky clean.
Yeah, no, that's defeats
sounds
the
like
purpose.
a very demanding roommate.
Yeah.
She also wanted me to not touch the dishwasher or clean anything in the sink between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. despite her having noise canceling headphones and having meetings on full volume. So I can't cook or clean for 7 hours straight. That's 8 hours, actually. That's insane.
This is exhausting.
This is so exhausting.
This is exhausting.
Like, a girl, deal with your problems. I don't know.
Deal with it. Figure it out, man.
I get it. You got ADHD. You got to work with it.
We all
have it. It's so common. And the roommate has ADHD too.
She also has ADHD. That's the kicker. She's like, my
Yeah.
ADHD, you can't do it. It's like, Opie's like, I
Well,
also have that.
What about my ADHD?
Yeah.
Huh?
What do you think about that?
She wanted me to clean my own private washroom every day because it's a part of the house and it comes in maintenance. By cleaning, I mean scrub, wash everything inside after every use. It's my own bathroom.
That's wild.
I mean,
Unless it is like a bathroom that is also used for public space,
Yeah.
then that's different. But like,
If it's your own,
it's your own bathroom, no one's using it.
yeah.
Why
Keep the door
is it a problem?
closed
Yeah.
and you'll be good.
Yeah.
You'll be good. She wanted me to broom and mop my own room every third day because, again, stupid maintenance clause. My room is always clean. Also,
Room
every
and
third
mop
day?
every third. That is crazy. I'm a clean person. I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's
This is
crazy.
She said she sees a layer of tiny dust in my room sometimes. She doesn't see my room first.
I know. So don't see my
Or,
room.
so don't see my room first.
There we go. Yeah.
There you go.
Just
Easy
literally
peasy.
just don't look in her room.
Yeah.
This is like my mom. She comes over.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, at my old apartment /
Uh-huh.
also whenever I lived at home, she'd go like, dust.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
like, mom,
Like, please.
dude, half of the things that you're complaining about are OP's room, private
Yeah.
room and private bathroom. And then you're complaining about her not watching your cat.
Yeah. Like, you gotta let go of control, my dude. Like, you gotta,
You must release it.
So now, when crap hit the fan, she sat me down and had a talk about her concerns. I told her we can find a common ground if she's facing issues and I can work around that. I told her my alternatives. She said I lied to her about being comfortable around a cat because she expected me to take initiative for taking care of Lucy and ask about her eating, sleeping, and food.
Dude, it's not her cat.
Yeah.
It's not her cat. OP does not have to take initiative
Yeah.
for not her cat.
Comfortable means like you're okay with it being in the apartment.
Yeah, it's like I'm okay with chilling, man.
Like that's all that means, girl.
Yeah.
She said I lied about being clean. I told her it was a bad mental health phase, sadly, when I moved in, but I picked up the pace. I cleaned well. She said she never saw me clean the washroom since I moved in. I never dirtied it in the first place. I'm a clean person. She said I lied about being hygienic. And I also told her that I would start opening boundaries with Lucy because her owner is my roommate. I am someone who is strict about my boundaries. My roommate told me specifically not to leave my door open or the cat will go in. So I never did. I shut the door if she tried to go in. 2 weeks later, she told me, why do you always close the door on her? I said, you told me not to let your cat in the room. And she said, at some point I expected you to let her in.
There's a lot of expectations going around
Yes.
without a lot of conversation and talk.
Right. And then there's conversation.
Yeah,
and then the
that also is
expectations
unreasonable.
change.
Yeah.
And then there's no conversation about it changing.
Yeah.
I told her I never knew there was a time window. Yeah, duh. You never told me.
It's like we never updated those rules.
Right. Still, she told me a week later that she discussed this with her therapist. LOL.
She's like, well, I told my therapist, so why didn't you reach out to my therapist and talk to her about this?
And she was giving me a 2-month notice because this is not what she signed up for.
She's kicking you out?
Or she's leaving on a 2-month notice.
Yeah.
Wait, a few weeks earlier, I disclosed that I'm bipolar, but it's never caused any behavioral problems with anyone. I was comfortable, so I told her. I manage it well. My close friends from college have known for a year, and they're super compassionate and supportive. I never showed outward symptoms. This is an important context for later. When she gave me a notice and started rambling about how horrible of a roommate I was, who didn't adjust at all, I told her that I got along with her cat, never had any issues with her friends coming over, and always stuck to my personal space. I even told her that I accommodated her ADHD needs because good roommates do that. I didn't mean it in a mean way. I also have it, but she thought that I was attacking her mental health. Huh?
Girly. Come on.
She roared. You also lied about your mental health. I have weird experiences with friends who are bipolar. That was the last straw for me. This is so frustrating.
I don't like you.
Oh, you lied by not telling me some really personal information.
What?
I don't like this roommate at all.
I hate her.
She can move. She can move.
Yeah.
And then get another roommate and have the same issues because she's not going to be a good roommate to anyone.
You need to live on your own, girl.
Yeah, live on your own or like suck it up.
Yeah.
She needs to get a slap in the face of the real world.
Mm-hmm.
I shut the door on her face and told her not to talk and cried for 3 hours.
Oh.
And then ended up late for work. I told her that I was just saying I am being a good roommate and saying your ADHD is not a problem. I created my routine around it. She said, I never said your mental health was an issue, but I just don't like being lied to. I also said, I don't talk about my bipolar until I'm safe with the person because it has such a crappy stigma around it. ADHD doesn't make people think about unaliving and psych wards. Bipolar does. I don't want anyone judging me for it. And she literally said she has weird experiences, so I don't want to talk. She said, don't bring up my mental health and I won't talk about yours. I will fight even if you don't want to talk about it. This has been a horrible experience. We didn't talk for a week. After the fight now.
I assume it got worse.
I'm
guessing.
I would hope it doesn't, but I don't think that's
don't
realistic.
have high hopes.
Not at all. She mandated monthly cleanliness checks of my room and bathroom.
Who is she? The police?
This is crazy. Like, she's not your landlord.
Literally. And also, your landlord can't tell you to clean your bathroom every week.
She took pictures of the smallest dust or water stain or dust particle and called them violations. Girl, I am so angry at this roommate. Oh my goodness.
I hate her.
Violations?
You're violating.
You're literally a roommate. You don't have any power here, girl.
No be
power.
gone.
No power at all. She reminded me of the smallest things that weren't an issue earlier. Use this cloth, use this dish, do this time. She texted me for the smallest things because I didn't want to see her, honestly. I stopped making sounds after that. She started telling me to not use the sink for soaking dishes at all. Straight away, clean and put it in the dishwasher. She was trying to push me out of the apartment. My mental health got totally, genuinely effed. She also kept passing condescending remarks about my hygiene and personal habits and how she was exhausted cleaning after me. I cleaned everything after myself. My guess was it was her clinical depression, but I did not say anything. She started putting new rules and acted like they had been there forever. She also told me that she has asked her friends for help about how to handle my hygiene and sanitation of my room by going on Reddit. So she went on Reddit too.
So everyone's on Reddit talking about this roommate situation.
We need to find that story.
Yeah, link it.
Hence the cleanliness checks. So she basically beat and told me not to be about her to anyone in the circle where I found her connection. I started getting tired, crying, having sleep issues, and physical nightmares. At one point, I refused to look at her while resolving issues. I told her I would just do what she wanted because I don't want fights. I'm a very calm and rational person. My mental health started bleeding into my other relationships. It was super embarrassing.
Aww.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Eventually, I realized that she was planning to show the apartment room to her friends because she had already beat about me to them, and I'm sure she was looking for someone who already knew everything about her. Fair disclaimer, I also found a book of witchcraft and spells in the living room one day, and it was hers. I don't know what to think about it anymore.
She's trying to cast a spell on you?
I guess so.
Is that what's going on?
She's like some sort of like bad roommate spell, but guess what? The thing about spells is that they can backfire.
Yeah,
and be cast on you instead.
Karma.
My health has been royally effed for a couple of weeks now. I don't know if I'm being paranoid, but I am not ruling out her doing some voodoo crap on me. She also has installed a cat cam in the living room for when she's away, and she has been giving me 1 day heads up for everything because she knows I have no. I hate her so much.
She really so much.
So,
like, truly, I think just get out of this situation.
Get out of there.
Whenever the lease is up, go.
My privacy is basically gone. I am watched in the living room. I am being texted relentless reminders about chores I'm already doing and every stupid, annoying task of leaving the sink empty, doing laundry, closing lights, and using clothes. I will unalive someone. But our relentless reminder is that you should join us live on YouTube every weekday at 3 p.m. PST. Just tap our profile.
Just tap it.
Just tap it. No
Please.
pressure. We're just there for
Just tap
it. But there's another little update, but
gotta get out of there.
But also try. I have a feeling that OP is just avoiding it, which is so fair.
Yes, true.
OP has probably like tried to speak back or something, but
so.
I would get a little stern with
Get a
this.
little
With
stern.
this girl.
Put your foot down.
Don't have to yell or anything, as we've previously discussed in other stories, that you don't have to yell at your roommates. But you could get stern and be like, "Hey, I'm doing this.
Hey, drop it.
Drop it." Current update: I have detached and I am looking for a new place. Woohoo! Yay!
Solution.
So, what's your opinion on the situation? Who is the a-hole? Who is in the wrong? What could be fixed and what was genuinely demented? Spill it. Okay, so not much of an update, but what do we think?
Yeah, no, you're not the a-hole. I mean, you mentioned a couple of your mistakes, which weren't good, but if they weren't ongoing things that she had to constantly remind you, then you're fine. And I think it's totally unreasonable for her to be like, you have to keep your room clean to my standards and your bathroom clean to my standards.
Right.
And you have to watch my cat.
Yeah. It's like, who are you?
Hey, well, yeah, the queen.
The queen?
Who do you think you are, the queen?
Not in here. Not
Not
in this
here,
apartment.
mate. Not here. But that is the end of that story.
That's the end.